is the girl's last day. Hopefully the big God got me, okay? Tried about twice. Okay, let me pause. Okay, so I'm about to get changed.
Hey, I'm at the top of my game. I'm who they hate. This shit come with the fame. That's how I knew that I made it. I woke up.
Good morning, divas. It is the girl's last day. I cannot believe it. I already took my shower. I just took all my jewelry off, and I just cannot believe that this is happening. It's the girl's last day. I'm back in my home bathroom, my parents' house. If you know, if you've been here that long, leave a comment. Yeah, it is 6:26 in the morning. I've already journaled about it, prayed about it, all the things. So hopefully I'm straight. Hopefully the big God got me, okay? Big God, hold it down. POP, Jesus Devante. Ugh, my head is so dry. Like, can I leave my earrings there and just take them off? Because leaving the house without no earrings, it's crazy. That's Black Girl 101, baby. Okay, I'm about to record this TikTok draft. And then I'm gonna do the, I ain't gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
That's good.
It's not worth it.
I don't know, I'm scared. Well, I'm waiting to be seen. Been waiting for like 30 minutes. I've cried about twice. I'm just really nervous. My nurse, her name is Jennifer. She was like, "Okay, my nervous friend," and I'm like, "Yeah, girl, nervous AF. This IV thing, I don't like it." Yeah, I'm just really, really nervous. So my mama's here. I had to take all my jewelry out. That was a struggle. And I'm starving and I'm thirsty. Big mama is hungry. I'm at the doctor's office. I don't know. Guess I'm gonna get unwrapped from all of this. I'm sleepy. I don't know how much I want to show, but I'm here. So they gave me the anesthesia. This is the last thing I remember. They gave me anesthesia. But it was like, oh, this is the happy juice. And then it was like a white man and like an Indian man next to me. And then they was telling me their name and stuff like that. They was asking for my name and my birthday. And then they rolled me and I went into the surgery room and I was like laying down and I was like, bro, I'm on Grey's Anatomy. A whole bunch of lights, but then like things like pointed at me. I'm sure those are the other lights. And it was just like, I couldn't see nothing because I was just like laying. I felt like I was just like stuck. And then they was like, okay, we're gonna move you from this bed to this bed, so we need your help a little bit. And I was like, okay. And then literally after they slid me over into that bed, I felt like I was knocked out. Next thing I know, I remember waking up. My nurse Nikki, she like pushed me really hard. Not like really hard, but she like pushed my arm, like, wake up. She was like, are you ready to wake up? And and then I was like, oh my gosh. So then she was like, oh, how
makes you alert?
Yeah, she was like, how do you feel? Like, what's your pain level? And I was like, I wasn't in that much pain. And then she was like, do you want some crackers? Do you want some water? And I was like, please, I'm hungry. Girls, I'm feeling okay. I'm in a little pain.
You're not gonna show them? Give them a little flash. We need to see all of them.
Okay.
Show them your legs.
So this is, oh, I don't want to move my arms up too much. This is the boobies. This is the lipo. And I know that a lot of my boobs is gone because the way that my hands get so close to my body is very different. Like when I clap, my arms are usually like this. Like this is my natural, but my hands can be so close to my body. But I'll say right now, out of 10, my pain is about, might be like a 4. I don't feel like I'm hurting that bad, but I've been on like my medicine, my pain medicine, like clockwork. So
Tell them what medicine you're taking.
I don't know what I'm taking. Tylenol. I'm taking
gabapentin, and antibiotic.
An antibiotic, and
that's it.
But I think it's Tylenol and ibuprofen or something.
Well, yeah, that's
She's like,
stuff that Mama gave you.
no, but my doctor is saying like, oh, take this, and it's like she has a method,
Yeah.
because my doctor said
It's to stay on top of your pain.
yes, because she said she doesn't use narcotics, so she was like, you need to stay on that flow of them. Yeah, girl, I don't know. I told my mom make sure she's listening because I know I'm not going home. Oh, it's kind of cold out here. Good morning. It is Friday. I am 4 days post-op. Is that 4 days or 5 days? I had my surgery on Monday. So, girl, when I tell you I have not been able to talk, I can only be as real as I could be. And baby, I have been in pain. The first couple of days, I felt like I wanted to unalive myself. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why I didn't talk. Yesterday was like the first day I felt like, okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. Today I feel a little bit of my personality coming back. I appreciate everybody that checked up on me. Like a lot of my close friends, a lot of my social media friends, like really checked up on me. Those who knew. Yeah, it has not been easy. Like being kind of like not mobile and needing help with everything. Basically, needing a caregiver has not been easy for me because I'm very hyper independent, unfortunately. So I just been like struggling with that. And like, I don't know, when I took my first shower, so I couldn't shower for the first 3 days. So when I first took my first shower, my mama was helping me. Like I was able to like, wipe, do all my things, but she had to help me take my clothes off and all that stuff. Girl, when I first saw my titties, I cried. I boo-hoo cried. And I was just like, I don't feel like I'm in my body. Whose Frankenstein titties are these? I don't like it. Should I take my bonnet off? Yeah, let's take the bonnet off. Yeah, I just was not happy. I'm not gonna say I wasn't happy with the way it looked because I feel like they look good. They just didn't, it just didn't feel like my body. I was just in disbelief. And this is my first, like, today's my second day, like, sitting up straight like this. I've been, like, laying down a lot. That feels better, but I'm trying to, like, move my body. When I saw my boobs, I was like, this is not my body. I felt like a 13-year-old with it Frankenstein titties, like pointy, perky titties, and I was just like, who are these niggas? Who are these niggas? Like, mom was like, I feel like my mama has been really patient and really nice, but like if you haven't gone through it, then you can't relate. And I was feeling kind of weird because I was like, everybody online is like, oh my god, like they see their body and they're so happy, they're so excited, they're like, oh my god, best decision immediately. And that's not how I feel. I still 5 days later don't feel like, oh, best decision ever. I don't feel like that. I don't even want to look at my titties. I'm like, I just want to wait till they drop and they look natural. Like today I just like lift up my side and I can see like the stitching of my boob, and that freaks me out. I'm squeamish to like blood and all that stuff, so I am not like, oh my god, jumping for joy after my surgery. I'm not. So like, and I feel like online I have not seen anybody ever like that. Everybody that I've ever watched has been like, oh my god, best decision ever, and they're crying, they're happy. And I've been like, I want to unalive myself. I cannot believe that I really did this. Was this the right decision? And me going back looking at the pictures that I took like the day I got my surgery, my before of like my natural body, like nude, and I'm like, I wasn't that bad. I wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I should have just kept the body that I had, the guy gave me. And right now, I can't say I won't say I regret it, but I won't say, oh my God, best decision ever. Now, today I did wake up feeling light, and I woke up and I got to bed. And I was like, oh, I feel skinny. I feel light. And I'm like, dang, this is how girls feel when they don't have like a bunch of weight on them. Like, oh, they just get to frog through life like skinny mini. Like, I just keep telling people, it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment. I need to see the finished product, or like at least the half-baked product, to like see the vision, because right now I'm not seeing it. I feel like the surgeon did her job. She did her big one. They look good. I feel like I can feel in my right nipple. So I'm happy about that. I just can't mentally put two and two together of how this is my body. So I just wanted to hop in, give a quick update, to like share how I feel, because girl, I'm not saying I regret it. I'm not saying it. But I needed to cook. I needed to cook a little more. I need to cook a little more. Hello, divas. I have not spoken in a while. I'm 9 days post-op. Let's put some chapstick. Let's put some color on my lips. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm feeling about an 8. I feel like my personality is defrosting. She's coming alive. She's coming alive. Just made it to the doctor. I don't know what's gonna happen in this checkup, but I just wanted to chat with you for a little bit. I think I'm gonna go back to my apartment today. Today's my second day driving by myself. Damn, I need to get gas. Today's my second day driving by myself. I'm feeling okay. My bra is just really tight. I hope that she can change me out of this because I'm hating this bra. I can feel the sensation in my nipples, so like the bra rubbing against my nipples feels weird, but only because I don't have my tape on because she about to look at the incisions. But I'm just tired of being in this heavy duty bra. Sleeping has been okay. Just sleeping on my back is just annoying, but like I've been getting decent sleep. Like it's not the worst thing. I think the only thing is like in the middle of the night when I want to move, I have to move my entire body. My boobs still giving Frankenstein, they still perky, but like the scarring is very, like I feel like looking at the incisions, I'm like, okay, it's gonna like, I feel like, and because I'm dark, like they're gonna be like seamless. I don't feel like I'm gonna have problems with like, you know, hiding it or anything. I'm liking the surgery part of it. Like everything looks good. She did a 10 out of 10 job. It's just me and my brain, and like I'm used to seeing my boobs like hang by my belly button, and now they're so up here, like they're literally right here. It's just really weird for me, and I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to get used to it, girl. Okay, so I'm about to get changed into my gown. Okay, so I am trying on these 2 bras my doctor told me to get. So my other bra, she said I feel like I needed more compression. It wasn't fitting correctly. So this is a 44C. I feel like this one fits really well. She said also to make sure that it's not smushing my boobs, because then I'll have pancake boob. And I don't want that. I would fucking cry my eyes out. And she was like, oh, your body's gonna get small. It's gonna get smaller. You know, I've been wearing my garment all day. Well, my waist trainer. But I just took it off to try on the bra. I feel like I look smaller from the side. Like, you know, the body is bodying. But, like, just thinking about having C boobs is just scary to me. Not that anybody needs to know my bra size. But, like, I feel like the last time I was a C was probably 6th grade, maybe 7th grade, 8th grade. By 9th grade, I'm pretty sure I was a D. And it's just really weird to me. Like, I just feel like I just feel like my body just looks, I just feel like I look weird. I do like the way my stomach looks. I do like the smallness, but I just feel like the way that my boobs are just so small is freaking me out. The fact that they're all the way up here is freaking me out. Let's sit, let's talk, let's chat. It is exactly 2 weeks post-op to the date. And I got my garments on. I got my ab board on. My waist shaper she told me to get. And my bra. I've been calling it my superhero. I've been calling it my superhero outfit. Got my protein coffee. Let's talk. I feel like I finally am getting some marbles back. Yesterday, I was like, I need to talk. It's been 2 weeks. I need to talk again. It's been 2 weeks since I had surgery, and I went out for the first time yesterday. Well, not my first time out yesterday, but yesterday I went out to an event, I will say. So yesterday I went out to the ballet with my family. We saw The Great Gatsby in ballet. I was just so self-conscious. I just had on like a button-down dress. It was like a brown dress. And I just kept looking at myself like from the side, like looking at myself like, because like the dress is like this. And so I'm looking at myself like this. Even when I was getting ready, I took pictures of myself in my robe and I was like, wow, I look so like modest. I look like so womanly, but also not, in my opinion. I just feel kind of, okay, let me pause. Okay, so like I said, it's been 2 weeks since my surgery, and I went out to the ballet. I kept looking at my chest. I was just like, is it sticking out? And I didn't feel like self-conscious, like people were looking at me. I just felt self-conscious within myself. Like, are my boobs sticking out? Do I look like a little kid? Now, I can appreciate, I do feel way lighter. I do feel lighter. My boobs, I feel like, dang, is this what it feels like? People could just gallivant through life without, like, I haven't had back pain at all. No back pain, no shoulder pain. Even though I got this heavy duty ass bra on, no shoulder pain, no back pain. I do feel lighter on my feet. Like, it's just things like getting around do feel easier. I'm not gonna lie. It feels great. But in the same token, I just feel like I'm grieving my boobs, and I feel like no one prepared me for that part. No one had that experience online from what I saw. And I'm like, you bitches is lying. You bitches is lying. You bitches is weird. I don't know. Everybody's experience is different. And I could say I'm happy, but I'm still very indifferent about it. And I feel like I can't even explain it to anybody because everybody's like, oh, trust the process, or you're tripping. Your boobs are still big. Everybody that I show pictures of my boobs, everybody's like, oh, they still look good. They still look big. But the fact that my doctor told me they're going to get smaller is just what's freaking me out. I swear, the only place that I have found comfort is on Reddit. And I'm just hoping and praying to the booby gods that I like the way they look once they're relaxed and fluffed out. I still wanted some type of breast. I still wanted some cleavage, which I will have. I like the way they look. Like, she did a great job. The incisions are like, you can barely see them. They're healing nicely, and my nipples are great. But I feel like going from a 38G to possible C, and then it was like the last moment when she was marking me up, she was like, oh, what size do you want to be? And I was like, I want to be on the heavier side. She was like, do you want to be smaller or bigger? And I was like, please, bigger. I think this being the bigger side is kind of crazy to me. I don't know if I shared this story already, but I went to the doctor last week, and she kind of ripped me to shreds and was like, you just have a skewed perception of what big and what small is. And so I was like, if I had my high school boobs, I'll be great. If you have not seen my high school boobs, please watch my video of like why I decided to get a breast reduction. I posted pictures on there. And she was like, you probably were like a double D here. And I was like, I think I was a D. She was like, no, this is a double D. And then I showed her pictures of me in college, and she was like, yeah, you probably were triple D plus more. And she was like, you're going to be smaller than your high school boobs. And she was like, my boobs are always very low. Like, I didn't have a lot of upper chest. All my weight was at the bottom, which is why she said that my back was hurting. And so she was just like, yeah, like, because of insurance, she had to take a certain amount. So I really just feel like I just got to trust the process. And somebody last night, I was reading on Reddit, and she was talking about how she's been grieving her big boobs. And people had left some really great advice. Some people were saying, take nudes of yourself, have a booby funeral. Some people were saying, like, you know, hug them. And even like, I didn't think about this, but moms were like, yeah, you know, I wrote, some people were saying I journaled about it, which is very on brand for me. Somebody was saying like, oh, they journaled about like thanking their boobs for like getting them to that point, for feeding their 2 kids. But, you know, think of them as like a healthier way of living your life, a healthier and smaller way to like live your life. And I read that and I was like, dang, like that's a good point. I mean, I'm not a mom, I don't have kids, but this is me choosing a healthier lifestyle for myself. And it's just really hard to come to terms with that. So I just feel like I have been grieving my boobs, and like talking to my friends and family, not saying that people are being insensitive, but I don't think nobody can understand my feelings and where I'm coming from because they've never done it. And I feel like talking to the camera right now is helping me share my emotions because I am getting emotional. I just didn't think that I was going to like feel like this. And I just want to share how I am emotional about the decision that I made. And it kind of feels like when you're with, like, if you're in a relationship with your boyfriend and you love him so much, but you just know you have to let him go because he's weighing you down, he's hurting your feelings, every day, and it's like, dang, I love you so much, but I gotta let you go. That's what it feels like. It just feels like, dang, it's something I feel like I low-key had to do, even though it hurts really, 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 really bad. All in all, I'm just really hoping that as the months and the weeks go by, I start to see some changes that I like, and I just have to, and I hope that I get more accustomed to loving my new boobs as the days go on. I don't know. I didn't think that I was gonna be this emotional. Interesting. It's an interesting journey. I've been in the house. I've been ducked off. I low-key don't even want to go outside until my titties drop. And then someone else was saying how, like, yeah, like having big boobs was like her personality, and how like she felt like such a woman with big boobs. Like, it just made me feel like so womanly, and that's literally how I feel. Literally how I feel. Like, my personality definitely was big boobs. Like, I mean, like I said, if you watch my other video, I've been having big boobs since like 5th grade. So it's just a huge difference, and I'm just praying that I like the end result as I get them. And I'm just not a patient person. Patience is not one of my strongest suits, so I just keep telling myself, like, trust the process, be patient, and everything will be okay. And just trust the process. That's the only thing I can do, is trust the process. So if you can relate to me any type of way, please leave a comment to make me feel better. Give me a virtual hug. If you are on your journey, comment down below. Let me know how your journey has been. If you're thinking about this, drop it down below, because I want to help you any way that I can. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you. Also, really quick, I want my next video to be a Q&A. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below so I can sit down and answer those questions.
I'm at the top of my game. I'm who they hate. This shit come with the fame. That's how I knew